Okay, it's back on.
So after 5 overs, the score is 14 for 1. Lisa Ramjet has been at the wicket now, faced 15 balls. She has scored 6 runs and has shown signs in the last over of wanting to break free of the shackles. Nishka Kumar, the number 3 batter, is still scoreless from 4 balls. Kirtana will be starting her 3rd over. And that hill to climb continues to get steeper. 9.47 is the required rate now. Driven into the covers. Boy, it's not too early to start thinking about whether or not the concept of a boundary every over has to be considered. And I don't know that the same firepower is there in the Maryland girls outfit as was with DreamCricket. But either way, they're going to need to start accelerating. Defending in front of the wicket, no run there, and Nishka wanting to explore the possibility of a single, but that's not there. So with each dot ball and frankly with each single from this point on, with an asking rate of just south of 10, each single and each dot ball things that much more difficult. No, looking for a run at all. This is just suicidal. Oh, absolutely suicidal. Nishka playing the ball right into the covers. Absolutely no way that there was a single there. Essentially, if you run off for that single, you have to be hoping that the fielding is a mistake. That certainly was not what happened. And ended up being the most suicidal of attempts. Unfortunately for Nishka, it proved to be terminal. So this goes down. Suicidal attempt.
Fielder.
Fielder.
I think they said.
So things get much more difficult here for Maryland. All around will be on strike, and then Lisa all around. More and more difficult with each passing day. Right back pitch for no run. So score 15 for 2 means that the required rate is 9.84. Needing to score 10 runs over for not easy at all. Big attempted by Jenna, not successful. And the other thing to pay attention was that the gap between the rate and the rate at which the scoring is going to get exacerbated, and that's not what you want. Here, sweep by Jenna, running for a single. So it was really a for the Maryland girls. 2 runs come from that over. From the last 5 overs, 16 runs have scored. Honestly, point we're going to exactly 10. 1 140 runs. They need them in 14 overs. That's it, coming back. The sense it's saying a second ago that the Dream back to the number one. That ring of fielders inside the circle on the offside. They're pounding anything that is for them. Slip fielder now. Bowlers are both perfect, consistent off stump line, and it is making things that much more difficult for the Maryland girls. They're going to have to find a way to manufacture some runs from somewhere. This one is outside off stump, but not too wide that umpire Stevenson doesn't keep his hands down. He absolutely keeps the hands down. And another dot ball means that the required rate is now above 10.24. The required rate is almost 10 runs and over more than the actual run rate. Outside off stump, good piece of keeping. Yet another dot ball. And I'm sorry, this is starting to feel like a pretty one-sided match. The field slip, backwards, fielder gully, fielder in the covers. All-out attacking field here. And bowlers are bowling that good line. This is pulled around the corner. It should at least be two. You can run for two. Good run by Jenna. Sprinting able to complete the second. And so you're going to want to make sure that you take advantage of these loose balls if you get any, because the field, they're bowling 7, two people on the side, wide mid on, and there's one leg inside the circle. And so there's acres of space. And if you bowl anything that is not on that off stump line or outside off, it represents an opportunity. But that ball is hit right into where the defensive players are set. Set perfectly well for that. You're asking on the offside. That's not very easy with a very good feeling side. Good upper outside off stump, swing and a miss. No run there. That concludes the over. Yet another very miserly over by DreamCricket. And after 7, the score is 18-2. A long way to go. That required the rate, of course, continuing to climb. Maybe I shouldn't just keep saying that, because it's a given at this stage that that required rate is just going much higher than the Maryland girls are comfortable with. It is now the case that the rate is the run rate 2.4. Let alone for a dot ball.
I think it's Trisha. Bowler's Trisha, right? Bowler?
Okay. Going back to Trisha. Oh, well played. But the thick grass means that it was just a single. Jenna is now on strike. Jenna from 9 balls. Short ball. Looks to flip it around the corner. Runs away very fine, but all they'll get is Jenna 3. Check that, 4 from 10. Lisa 8 now from 18. Outside off, cut away in the air, splits those two fielders on the offside, runs away close to the boundary. Will come back for 2. Now 10 from 19. This is in a very long way to go, but any suggestion of winning this match, if you are Maryland, is going to have to be with Lisa Ramjet scoring heavily, and this is hit in the air over the top of mid-on, and it runs away for 4, so that's a good result for Lisa and for Maryland. Skied in the air, not necessarily timed as well as Lisa could possibly have, but the placement was such that once it got over that fielder at mid-on, it was always going to run away for 4. So for the first boundary of the day for Lisa Ramjet, she moves up now to 14 from 20, and now striking at the rate of 70. Looking away, and they'll get at least 2 more here. If they run hard, good running, good. Makes it 2 more to the total. Very productive. The best over by far. Innings thus far. Lisa Ramjet scored the majority of the runs from that over, 10 runs coming from it. And at the end of the over, the score is 28 for 2. So the runs needed now are 128 with a target of 156. They've only scored 28 runs, so they need another 128, and they need to score them in 13 overs.
Bowler? Okay.
Bowler is Sanjana. I don't have a Sanjana.
I don't have a Sanjana either. There's a Sanavi.
Close enough. Tapped around the corner looking for a single. No single there. Short. Oh, looking to power that one away. It's a wide down the leg side. The new bowler is Sanjana. Leg side again. Going to be another wide.
Yes.
Side off. That is going to be another dot ball.
Last year, 3 steps back.
So
Next to you.
4 deliveries left here in the 9th. We're almost halfway the inning. We only have 30 runs on the board. Just missing a run up on that occasion is Sanjana. She's going to have to remark that. But This bowling attack is really bowling very well. No single there. Great, great bowling. Just bowling exactly to the field that they're set. There is slightly a more defensive field now. They were bowling to a 7-2 field earlier and bowling to a 6-3 field. But still, everyone on the inner circle is exactly where they need to be. And look how aggressive they all are. 30 for 2, still another. We're 2 numbers away from having the 9th over be finished. He caught rather behind. Attempted cut was not successful. And just one more ball remaining here in the 9th. 5 overs have yielded 2 runs. A 10 around the corner actually. Just ricochets, not trying to get runs. I don't know if they've attempted to take even if one available, because they're not taking a run there means at least around gets to face the start of this next over. And so we're now at the stage after 9 overs, the score is
switch yeah, short third man. You stay slip, short third man, get in.
So after 9 overs, the score is 30 for 2. Lisa Ramjet, 16 from 21.
Next back forward,
Strike rate
40, I said,
to 76.19. Jenna 4 from 16. And you get the sense that DreamCricket realizes that Lisa Ramjet is going to start being more aggressive, so they're a little bit more defensive with their field settings. There's a long on and long off in place. Tossed up delivery, that's a good ball. Very, very good ball actually. And again, continuing to bowl to that field, 6-3 field. There's a slip. They're attacking with a slip this deep into the innings, which provides some measure of how well on top in the game they are. So back in through the offside, that should just be 1 run. Score now inches up to 31-2. Another 125 runs and another 4 deliveries before a scheduled water break. Very tossed up. The thing that has been most impressive about this bowling attack is the line that they're bowling. To consistently have a 6-3 or a 7 field means that you always have to have the ball on the line of off stump or outside. And that's exactly what has happened so far. They're bowling the perfect for this field. The lengths are such that all of the fielders on the offside can remain inside the circle. Looking to go big here, and again another miss by Jenna. So there's 2 balls remaining before another water break. On the leg side, that's pulled away nicely. That made a good sound off the bat. Should get 2. That's exactly what they get. So 2 runs in the total. Moving up now, 33 for 2. And the last delivery coming up. Changes their line of attack going around the wicket. Wave and a miss. That is the end of the over. A very miserly start to this innings by the Dream Cricket squad. 10 overs. They've only conceded 33 runs. They've taken 2 wickets and an absolutely steep hill to climb for the Maryland girls when we return. We'll be back in about, let's say, 5 minutes. See you soon. Starting at the 11th, or starting the 11th over, bowling to Lisa Ramjet. The score is 33 for 2. Forget. This is whipped into the leg side. Has to be at least 2. Got to be aggressive. Good aggressive running. And you'd have to think that they're going to have to just start taking every chance that they could possibly take here. Because the one thing that you don't want is for this just to turn into a net session. Short. Oh, top edge, but she'll get away with it. It's going to be 2 more. And here they come. Lisa Ramjet coming out with a fair amount of aggression. Had she connected on that one the way that she knows how to, that easily would have flown away for either 4 or maybe even 6. But as it is, up top edge results in 2 more. So 2 balls and 2 boundaries. Just check that, 2 twos. So 4 runs total in the 11th over so far. Short outside off, but in the air, stays in the air for a while. Oh, what a spectacular catch! What an absolutely spectacular catch. Running in from long on, and the big fish is gone. That is an absolutely brilliant catch. A diving attempt. Really caught that just one with a hand. A couple of inches off the ground. This is a spectacular. And yet another body blow. Lisa Ramjet goes courtesy of a brilliant catch in the deep. Sanjana has another wicket, or had a wicket.
I think I DT.
Spectacular catch. That was a DT. Just tremendous cricket all the way around. Diving attempt, made maybe some 5 or 6 yards in and to her left, and dove and took that ball just off of the ground. Fantastic effort. Oh, looking here for a big hit. Nothing. Not successful, but yet another dot ball. Who's in? Who's batting?
Anika Kumar. Well, it looks like she's on the other end for some reason.
Okay. Looking to pull down the leg side. The appealing is getting a little out of hand. Well, you can't blame them. They're enthusiastic about really feeling like they're on top of this game. The required rate, if you want to look, is now up to 12.5. And with another dot ball, is going to continue going upward. Just 1 ball remaining here in the 11th. Score is 38 for 3. Outside off, swing and a miss, and it is a wide. I think that's a, what? Not exactly sure what that, no, I think it's the end of the over.
It is.
That is a unique way of signaling end of the over. I've never seen that before. But end of the over. The score is 38. They need another 118 runs, 7 wickets in hand. The run rate limping along at 345. The required rate galloping along at 13.11. Sanjana?
I think. No, she just bowled. Bowling game. Bowler name? Yeah.
The previous over was Sanjana.
There's no Sanjana, so I thought they meant Sainavi.
No, it's Sanjana.
Well, I
Who's
got
this
it.
bowler?
This is Sainavi.
This is Sanjana.
This is Sainavi. You told the right name. Sanjana got the wicket. But in the scorecard, it looks different.
Bowler is Sainavi
Yeah.
Kambalapali. And unfortunately, what I feared is what is developing. This will feel more like a practice session. Is a case score. Oh, to open the face and run it down fine. Actually presented as a half chance in the slip cord and not able to catch. But either way, it doesn't make a big difference in the grand scheme of things. She goes around the wicket. Struck in the air just over. Pull around the corner, they'll get a single.
Sanjana is on the roster. I could show you the roster. She's not up there. Yeah, look here.
Oh.
Actions.
Batters are Anika Kumar.
Look,
Nice.
here's Maryland girls. I do not see Sanjana up there.
Oh, okay.
Well, she's here, but like, I don't know. Her name doesn't come up like here.
Can we add it later?
Yeah, so I'll fix it after the game.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You got everyone else right?
Yeah.
That appears to be the end of the over. I believe the score is about 41-3. Unfortunately, we've had now a couple of technical difficulties. The bowler is going to be Amni Patel. Avni, okay, Avni. Very long way to go till tossed up, and this is hammered. The 2 runs. This is a good shot played by Anika Kumar. All you can do now if you are the Maryland girls is just to give it an effort. Just try. And that's always pull viciously into the leg side for a couple of runs. That would have certainly been outside off, and they're now peeling for literally everything.
Yeah, I know they're the change.
Full toss. Nice the way both palms and almost took the catch.
Yeah, this one.
I didn't take the catch.
Yeah, I just
Tried to
noticed.
prevents any runs from being scored. Scored 44 for 3 now. Outside off, very wide and signal wide. Better delivery. I believe umpires have signaled to each other, stating that there's 2 balls remaining. 45 for 3 is the score. Still another 100 to go wide. Another wide. At the end of the 13th, the score is 47 for 3. Be another wicket. It's going to be a run out. And at this point, feels like exercise in futility. Core ticking over. And anything that is marginally loose is very well coached team from DreamCricket appears to be all over everything that Maryland girls are trying to do. So the score is now 47 for 4. Tisha. Three, check that 47 for 4. And new back is, I believe, Urana. How's that off? batter. Leg spinner. Yep. Durana coming back and the throw coming into the keeper's end. Small matter of 106 more runs to get.
So in the scorecard they show Anika is not run out. Anika is playing. And yeah, so the runs that she made actually were given to Jenna.
Okay, got it.
3 wides.
Disha. Oh, I said okay.
It's
So
close.
Jenna's
These are close.
yeah.
Durana not able to get any bat on that one. Believe that the score is 54. Believe that shortly. Hammered. Oh my goodness! When it rains all day, and it only thudded into her partner's pads at the striker's end for another dot ball. Oh, well, you hate to see that. That shot deserved more than it actually got. Full toss, an attempted pull, missed the full toss. They're coming back to it. And that's good running. Good sliding of the back there by the runner. That is 3 more runs to the total. Okay. Pretty sure the same ball can be wider by. So, we may need some clarification on all of that before. But anyway, here we are. Powered away. That's going to be 4. It has to be 4. What a great shot. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant shot. That is a solid stroke. And you're looking for something positive.
Yeah. Probably missed some dots.
So that is the end of the over according to what we have here. We've already changed. Might as well say over.
Over.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, over. Sorry, a little bit chaotic.
Ooh, big attempted drive as it is Avni who's back into the attack.
Yeah.
Bowling her. Attempted cut by Anika. That one's going to be called a wide. Ticks over 58 for the 9 to 8 runs needed in overs, balls. That is well hit. That is really well hit. Does it have the legs to get to the boundary? Yes, it does. Look at this. So a little bit of energy being injected into the back end of this there. Anika Kumar.
4 left. 4.
It's actually 4 balls left. He said 2. Pulled down to square leg. Just 1 this time. And there's a throw. You know, it's just a matter of giving the fans and the family members and the supporters a little bit of something to be excited about. And there's a handful of them, maybe a few dozen around the ground. And this little partnership, even though it may not go very far, is still having the effect of energizing things. Smash! It's just a single, just wide of mid-off rather. And I believe now 2 balls left. Score is 64. Ah, look at this. Defending as though she were playing a test match. A dot ball and then 1 ball remaining before we are 75% of the way through this match. Still need another 92 runs. And the small matter of, with this dot ball, a small matter of 18 runs and over. So effectively 3 runs off of every ball from this stage to be able to win this match. So I think we can comfortably say that that's not realistic. Unless they allowed Ritzel to go back out there and bat. So the new bowler is going to be
Bowler name?
Mahesh. Mahek. Okay, got it. Bang! In that gap, does it get by? Oh, gets by the fielder, diving around from long on. Did it go all the way for 4? Confirmation yet? No, I think she may have actually done well to down at long on. Distance to her left. And save runs for herself. Tossed up. Ooh, big wave and a miss. Irena Acholonu, 7 runs from 8 balls. Anika Kumar, 8 runs from 9 balls. Big swipe and a miss and a good bye taken there. I think that's a bye. Yep, signal there by umpire Stevenson. Six to 7 for 4. 3 balls remaining here in the 16th. Urena back on strike, 7 from 9. No, check that. This is Anika Kumar. Thick edge and flies over the head of that fielder at maybe let's call it wide gully. Not able to get to it. Honestly, she didn't judge it very well. Had she judged that very well, she very well could have had a catch. So that is now 4 delivers bowled in the 16th over. And we're petering out into what's pretty tame and predictable result here. Short. Oh, she almost chopped that onto the stumps. Irena not able to get on top of that ball. Just ended up with a thick under edge. 1 ball remaining. The score is 6 to 8 for 4. Another 88 runs needed. Short and powered away just to mid wicket. Good pick up there by the fielder, and that is the end of the 16th over. So 4 overs left. The score is 69 for 4.
69. Not even close. Mask.
You're going to need a forever ball from here. So just bad.
After 2 overs, it'll be a 6 every ball.
Yeah. Good tossed up delivery. Good shot by Urena. They get a single.
Bowler named Avni, right? Never mind. I'm gonna just say Delkash, so it's consistent.
What he told me is that he's going to do his best to give you a game on day 3 and on day 4 on
Good bowling here by Sainavi.
But we will, we will definitely do our best. Because
Score ticks up to 70. Using her feet, driven over the top of the head of the field at extra cover for 4 runs. What an excellent stroke. I believe it's a 4. Umpire Stevenson checking to see if it's a 4 or 6. 4. There's a 4 being signaled by the fielder. So pretty sure that's a 4. Umpire wanting to get confirmation. And there's a signal. 4 runs. Great shot. 70 for 4. Just a little break in action while Annika has her shoes tied. Very tossed up. This has to be a no ball. Yep. There's a call by the square leg umpire. No ball and the subsequent free hit. Signal should be coming up in a minute. And there is a free hit signal. So definitely a delivery that's adjudged to be unfair and potentially dangerous. Anything that gets to the batter above head height, above waist height, is a free hit. It's a no ball and then results in a free hit. And that free hit delivery is knocked down into the deep on the offside. They'll get 2 runs, and that's all that they'll get. Definitely a little bit of excitement being injected into the game at this stage, but in the big picture as it relates to who's going to win this game, it doesn't make a difference. 3 balls remaining here in the 17th. Tossed up. Oh, bit of a miss stumping there, I'm sure. And then a good piece of awareness by the non-striker, Urena, to steal that bye. No signal given yet by the umpire, but I do believe those are byes, or that was a bye.
I guess not.
Byes, runs, they all count. So they're exactly halfway there. 78 runs is the score, and they're chasing 156. So they're exactly 78 runs to go. Unfortunately for them, Maryland, you don't exactly have half the innings left. So another dot ball. And I believe that there's just 1 ball remaining here in this. Oh, nope, that's the end of the over. So 78 for 4 is the score. They need another 78 in 4 overs.
$78 and 18. Go for it.
Hey, all me pad up. I think you and I can go up there and knock off these 78 runs in 4 overs.
Probably.
I would back us to
I
get there.
calculate that. Curious now. Is that possible?
Look, my cow corner game is strong. Don't expect anything on the outside. Just cow corner and square leg. That's it. So 78 more runs remaining. Tip and run stuff here. That is Anika Kumar.
That's not my hate bowler.
A single.
Bowler name? Tvisha.
Tvisha, okay. Slapped down to wideish mid-off. Almost sounded like the bat cracked on that occasion. Short. Oh, looking. Oh, it's an edge and it's going to be given. Yes or no? Oh, not going to be given. Apparently it came off of the arm of Anika. That is actually a brilliant piece of umpiring by umpire Stevenson. From here, it almost appeared to be a glove catch, but adjudged to just be a dot ball as the ball came off of the arm, maybe the arm guard of the batter. Another dot ball. $80 for 4 is the score. And this is again turning into something very predictable. One ball remaining here in the 18th. Short skied, should be the keeper's catch. Takes it easily. Another wicket goes down. And it is now the case at the end of the over that the Maryland girls need more than a 6 off of every ball if they're going to attempt to win this match. More realistically, if they get to somewhere close to 100, I think they'd be very happy. Good effort by Anika. She had no choice but to go for it. And she ends up perishing at the top edge. 17 from 18.
I didn't know Divya was a keeper. Batsman name?
Stevie?
Doesn't look like Stevie.
No. Hey, that is Stevie.
That is? Okay. Stevie it is.
So the last rights being administered here. The last 12 balls match.
Stevie's right there.
Okay, so I'm wrong.
Stevie hates batting. I'm like, she winning? Hey, batsman's name!
Sam,
Sham!
Rosa is the new batter. In a baseball stance, it appears.
That's a good.
So that would be, in baseball terms, a strike. And another wicket goes down. About 2 hours ago, I said to you, what we don't want is to have a 98 for 6. We're now 80 for 6.
16 more runs and that'll be yours. 16 runs, no wicket.
Oh my goodness. Well, pretty one-sided game in the end.
Yeah. Batsman's name?
Emma. Oh! Wow. Attempted catch.
That was caught. She'd be on her hat trick.
Ah. That's 9 balls. Defending right in front of the wicket. Last 8 balls. Tossed up, defended in front of the wicket. Last 7 balls. Unless there is a way to score 70 runs in 1 over, this one is finished. Goes fishing, doesn't catch anything. And that is adjudged to be the end of the over.
Maiden wicket.
Wicket maiden, and the last over of the day. 76 runs needed. More realistically, 6 balls separates the winners from the trophy.
A series of no ball sixes.
It would be miraculous if that actually happened.
Urana has the power for it.
Interesting that fine leg and third man are now in position, and they're very, very fine. Good delivery, and that's exactly why they're in that position. They probably knew something that we didn't. So, oh, it's a no ball and a free hit.
No ball and they took a seat.
Interesting. No ball and a free hit. Not exactly sure.
Probably off the pitch.
Oh, landed off the pitch, so adjudged no ball. Okay. Free hit coming up. Here it is. Good effort and good call by the non-striker. That is good running. Well done, Urena. Urena still batting. That's not who's there.
Guys, keep talking!
5 balls to go. There we go. Good delivery. Great delivery, actually. Right on off stump. Attempted drive by Urena. just able to get it to trickle in front of the wicket. Last 4 deliveries.
Bowling, Disha dear, bowling. Divya, Divya.
Short, looking to pull, it's running down, and it evades both the fielders at fine long, third man and fine leg. Look at that! How did it beat both of them? And in fact, it was a wide, so 5 wides. Wow, that ball pierced the gap. Somehow managed to evade the keeper, the third man, and the fine leg and run away for 4. So good delivery. A run for a single. That's all they'll take. Ritu, don't look now. The score is 89 for 6. In fact, I think I had said 90 for 6. Wasn't it 90 I said?
One more.
We Boulder. Oh, Boulder. So,
I guess it's jinxed. It's even worse now.
with 2 balls remaining, I just lost the predicted score because they're now 7 wickets down unless we miraculously have a no ball at this point.
Good batting.
Thanks.
I saw the live stream.
Yeah, thank you.
Good batting with it.
Thank you.
So the last 2 balls, a small matter of 201 runs per over remaining. Urena still at the wicket, and the batter on strike is...
We don't know again. Batsman's name!
Ask the batter's name. Joanna.
Okay.
Joanna.
Keep it for a reason and not a fielder.
Why is that 2 girls are standing here? Back up.
Yeah, but it's still. Yeah, why are you so close?
The bale, that's leg and patch job. You come back. You cannot fix it with your glove.
I should just stick to keeping and keeping on.
Third man doesn't work for you?
Hello, you cannot be straight. Come here. Come to the blue board.
I'm not.
I'm sorry.
Stay there. Yeah, stay there. Stay there.
You're good, you're good.
Let's go, Disha. How many balls? On Disha. Two. Okay, I'm sorry. Divya.
2 balls, 67 runs.
2 balls, 67 runs. So, here we go. Oh, lifting delivery. That's going to run away for 4 again. Oh, well stopped. Well stopped. Third man in position.
Anxiety. I got it.
Okay. Thought he was signaling no ball again. I was like,
One short ball for the over. Not a
no.
And this should be, in theory, the last ball of the match, the last ball of the day. And then we all go home. In the air, catch it as a cry. Oh! One gives it the matador treatment, lets it land to the ground.
Well done, girls. Well done.
Ultimately doesn't make a very big difference. A tremendous, emphatic victory by DreamCricket over the Maryland girls, who really were never in the chase. And that represents the end of coverage for the day.